Greetings everyone, this is Force Nature, and I just want to let you know that I'm back, and I'm coming at you with your juicy update. Lots of awesome stuff happening right now in 3D Fighter Land, but let's just get started with DOA6 first. As you might have known, the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship Finals just concluded about a couple weeks ago on the weekend of November 23rd. So I just want to give a huge shout out and congratulations to Cody Hoodless for a very well-deserved victory in that event. I mean, this guy has been grinding out Dead or Alive 6, or just Dead or Alive in general, well, for years, but he's been grinding out Dead or Alive 6 pretty much all year, and it's pretty much been building up to this awesome conclusion of him taking down the biggest event for Dead or Alive 6. And naturally following this spectacular event, something major was revealed. The big bad fiend hunter hailing from the Ninja Gaiden series, Rachel, will be making a return to Dead or Alive via Dead or Alive 6 in all her stomping and probably basketball playing glory. Another tidbit that was revealed at the Dead or Alive Festival this year is after Rachel is released in Dead or Alive 6 on December 17th, which is really soon, that the next character to be added to DOA6 will be a character from the DOA6 VV or Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation series. You'll have to forgive me that I'm not as well versed with the DOA6 VV series, but if I'm not mistaken, it's a free-to-play game that has, along with DOA6 3, that there's a lot of numerous characters that are kind of exclusive to that series that are not in the Dead or Alive fighting game series. So I know that there's like a lot of like lowly type characters, but there is one character in particular that if I were to choose one from the DOA6 VV series, it would probably be Sayuri. Excuse me again if I end up getting any of the kind of stuff wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, Sayuri is a fairly new character this series, or is like a new kind of incoming character this series. And I noticed that she has a bit more of a kind of slightly more mature vibe to her compared to a lot of the other kind of more lowly-like characters. So I would be kind of intrigued to see what Team Ninja would do to her gameplay-wise, because if you all remember, Lisa Hamilton originally started as a Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball character. But in reality, we'll probably be getting a character more akin to, like, let's say, Kana. And I don't mean Kana from Ninja Gaiden 3. Or at least I'd like to hope not. I mean, like, Team Ninja, please don't put Ninja Gaiden 3 Kana in Dead or Alive 6, like, ever. On a different note, now that the Dead or Alive 6 World Championships first year finals have concluded, what do you think is the future of the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship going into 2020? Basically, what I'm asking is, do you think that Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo will run a DOA6 WC into 2020? Because I'd say there was some pretty dope matches that went down this year, although I'm a little uncertain at this moment if Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja will consider another DOA6 WC going into 2020. But yeah, what do you think? Also, in the comments down below, let me know if you're looking forward to Rachel, who releases on December 17th, and who do you think will be the next character added after her from the DOA6 VV series. Now up is the SoulCalibur VI juicy update. As you would know, Season 2 for SoulCalibur VI dropped on November 25th, which was about 2 weeks ago. So what do you guys think of the changes to Season 2 so far? Do you like the changes? Do you not like the changes? So in the comments down below, just let me know what is your 2-week review of SoulCalibur VI's Season 2. And also along with Season 2 debuted Hilda to SoulCalibur VI. So for anyone playing Hilda or maining her, like, what do you think of the character? Do you like her like charge-based playstyle? Do you not like it? Did you play her back in SoulCalibur 4, SoulCalibur 5? What do you think of her in SoulCalibur 6? Do you like the new like regalia, meter mechanics? So just let me know about all that kind of stuff down below. Season 2 also added 2 stages to SoulCalibur 6. The Silver Wolf's Haven Forest stage, along with the Grand Labyrinth Silk Corridor Infinite stage, just for training. So, like, what do you think of those stages, and do you like there being an Infinite stage in SoulCalibur 6? Just like, because in SoulCalibur 5, if I remember correctly, there were 2 Infinite stages, Hilda's stage and Tira's stage were Infinite stages. I noticed a lot of people like picking them online. But yeah, there's a pretty sweet announcement for SoulCalibur 6, which was announced by Namco about like a week ago, and it was revealed by the ever lovely and always fierce 3D fighter competitor Kayane, whom revealed via a Twitter video that SoulCalibur 6 is going to be receiving a world tour in 2020. That is awesome. The game deserves it. I'm looking forward to this, and I'm expecting a kick-ass tournament circuit next year. I also want to give a shout out to Skill for winning both the SoulCalibur VI Invitational last month, and also for winning NEC 20 this month for SoulCalibur VI with his Mitsurugi, well, skill. So I mean, yeah, this is definitely someone to look out for during that tournament circuit. And preliminary thoughts. How do you think Haohmaru will play when he does get released in SoulCalibur VI next year? And now, next up is the Tekken 7 Juicy Update. Season 3 for Tekken 7 dropped back in September, which ended up debuting the character Zafina to Tekken 7. But right now, the Tekken 7 World Tour Finals concluded this past weekend, and quite a bit of announcements were made after the tournament. But before I get into that, I just want to give a big congratulations to Chikurin for winning the Tekken World Tour Finals in Bangkok, Thailand with his amazing Geese and Akuma gameplay. So basically, if you want to win at Tekken 7, just play a 2D character. And now for the updates. Alright, some Leroy Smith gameplay has been kind of revealed and shown off, and I'll say that this character just looks too dope. I mean, like, when he was initially revealed, everyone just knew that this character is just going to be plain nuts, but yeah, this guy delivers. I mean, here, I'll just end up showing you, like, a little, like, clip or something I found on Twitter, and I will just end up just making your mind just spin a bit, but just, everything about this character is just too plain dope, like, including his dog and his cane and all that. So yeah, if you've already got this character and everything, just let me know what you think about it. The next announcement was a bit of a surprise. I mean, Namco decided to bring back Ganryu, who was last featured in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So Ganryu is the sumo wrestler character whom, well, Namco decided to change his look quite a bit, because I honestly don't remember him being that popular, and a little surprised that Namco chose to bring him back. But Namco also gave Ganryu a bit of a gimmick that involves being infatuated with whatever the hell Julia's streamer gimmick thing is, and it has gonna lead to some rather weird kind of interactions in the future. Let's just see how it goes, and if anyone has gotten Ganryu, just let me know like what you think about the character, and also if you played him back in TTT2. So I mean, like, yeah, just let me know what you think of him. And the last character revealed for Season 3 is a bit of a beastly character named Fukuram or Fukurmom, or I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. But yeah, all you need to know is that this character kind of looks like a bit of a monster. He seems to have the Muay Thai style, so I mean, he actually does look like he's to be Tekken 7's version of like Sagat, but much more kind of like menacing and beastly. If you actually end up seeing the trailer, there's just something really amusing. Like, this character looked like he was like 1,000,000,000 feet tall in the trailer. I mean, next to like Marduk, but during actual gameplay, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, his hitbox is about the same size as Marduk. So I thought that was kind of amusing, but yeah, I admit this might seem as a small slap in the face to any Bruce Urban fans, but it will be kind of neat to have another Muay Thai fighter along with Josie Rizal. What do you think of Fakuran? I mean, or how the hell you pronounce his name? Do you like how he looks? Do you like his fighting style? He's rocking the Muay Thai kickboxing style, so of course you're going to see a lot of hard-hitting action with him. But for a character like this, he needs to be kind of like a Brian Fury, where he either needs to be very maniacal, or he just needs to be the kind of stoic, psychotic type character, where he looks like he'll just destroy everything in his path, or he looks like the type of person that will just kill you just by staring at you. So yes, but anyways, as we get closer to his March 2020 release date, we'll just see how he turns out. Oh, and also, he looks like he's going to be coming with a pretty sick-looking jungle stage, so I mean, that's pretty cool too. So this is definitely going to be kind of an interesting way to be able to end off Season Pass 3. I will admit, at the moment, I've held off getting both Ganryu and Leroy Smith until I can just get some more funding to be able to just get those characters, because it's a lot of DLC at the moment. However, but I did pick up an extra piece of DLC that was released for Season Pass 3, and you know what it is? It's the frame data display. For just $4, you can basically get the in-game frame data, which is essentially a first for Tekken in Tekken 7 Season 3. Alright, so you just simply press the start button, go to display settings, and right here, frame info and opponent frame info. So that's two detailed boxes. Now, there's simple display. I'll just slap this on right now. What it is it just shows the frame advantage. So blue means positive and red means negative. So even if you do like a low that's negative, then you see you'll be red, your opponent will be blue. So that's a simple display. That's basically all it is just simple advantage or disadvantage based on color. But what you want is a detailed display. Right here, I put it on for both. You can put it on for one or both characters. Just put it on for both. And this is now what I call the main event for frame data for Tekken 7. Alright, right there you see at the top you have startup frame. That's just simply, well, it's basically how fast your move will activate. So, and this is like, for instance, an I-10 move is like your 1 or your jab. So right here, so the follow-up is like 17 frames. I think the second part's delayability, but in general in Tekken there isn't really that much delayability on strings. Like some more moves would have more delayability, but like your 1-1 doesn't really have that much. As you see, when it hits the opponent, you're at +8, and your opponent is, well, conversely, -8. So that actually can be pretty useful. Of course, you can also use this for... You can also... This is the important thing also, is knowing stuff on block. As you see, jab's a +1 on block. Something like forward 4-3 is -9 on block. But of course, your hop kick's -13. My other hop kick is -15. So that's basically the important thing, is knowing like how much advantage you are on hit, how much advantage you are on block. So that's really good. The third part is just status. So whether you're standing or crouching, you can also do airborne. So you know whether you can avoid lows, avoid highs. That's pretty good. And the last part, the fourth part down here, is distance from opponent. So this just simply tells you how far away you are from opponent. I would have preferred if it showed you like how far your moves go, but you can still work with this, because if you're like a certain distance from your opponent, you can kind of get an idea. But if it actually showed like how far it goes, I thought that would be a bit more useful. But this is still pretty good, being able to give you an idea. I'm going to take a while, because since it's probably meters. You can just get an idea how far like certain moves can go. So this frame data box is useful. This is just a really good addition to Tekken, and I hope to see this in future Tekken games, and preferably not for $4. The other major addition to Season 3 now is this thing right here, Punishment Training. Select Begin Training to practice punishing your opponent's attack. So this is a really good, and I think this is a really nice innovative thing that Tekken 7 has added to the game here in Season 3. So what it is now is that it shows all the moves from your opponent's move list. So like 1-1-1, 1-2, 1-1. So different strings from, well, right now the opponent character is Julia, and these are like basically various moves to look out for that are punishable. Right now I'll just leave it on normal. Alright, so let me see. And right there it shows like moves I can use to punish with. I know with Katarina, her 3-string is really good in Season 3. Alright, yeah, as you kind of get the idea there, I'm not too focused on the training, but it's really good. The beginning hard, if you do the punishment training on hard, then what it does is it doesn't have this move list out right here. It's just simply like you have a little target and like a visual. Right. Yeah, for this one now, you see there's this little target and you need to... You see, it only shows the recommend after you block, and yeah, I'm just doing this really horribly right now. Alright there, so you kind of like get the idea and you show it. So both of them is a really nice tool right here. So I mean, like in Tekken, there's a lot of moves that you have to look out for. So having this punishment training for, and of course there's a lot of characters on the roster too. Now there's almost 50 characters on the roster, so being able to do this, and even then this will do a long time to go through the whole roster, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, I feel, and this is a great addition to, well, to Tekken in general. Alright, now the last part of the update I want to show you right now is that Namco updated the sample combos for your character. If you go into your move list, the sample combos have been removed, so now it just shows you how many moves your character has straight up. The sample combos have been revised, and now they're moved to, well, its own section. There are now a total of 15 sample combos. Yeah, I know Katarina has a lot of just pushing 3 or 4. But here, if I were to go through them. Alright, this, you can show it off right here. You just see what it is. So right there, I pressed the... I ended up pressing the X button to play a demo. But if you want to display it in the game, same as the move list, press triangle. So right here, it shows what it is. So, alright, right now, for this one, you end up just setting it to counter hit, and I know you could charge it up also. See right there. Unfortunately, unlike the punishment training, it doesn't tell you whether you've done it right. You just kind of assume you've done it right. Just like with the move list, you could press. All right, I'm on the PlayStation 4. So what you do is you press in the touchpad and press L1 to go back, R1 to go forward, and now here's the next one. Right there, and you can just like keep going through it. I'm not gonna bother going through it all. So how it actually is set up is it has basically a difficulty 1, difficulty 2, difficulty 3, and it does that for various combo starters. So right here, there are 15, and there's 3 of each. So that shows 5 different kind of combo starters, like down forward 4, down back 4, the snake edge, up forward 3, up 4, the hop kick, and while rising 2, your crouch, well, your launcher from crouch. So these are some really cool things that ended up showing. Like, actually, I do give Tekken 7 credit, or even I think Tekken Tag 2, I think might have also had this, that the combo challenges are quite useful. Like, as a personal preference, I would like it that SoulCalibur VI's combo challenges could be a little bit, or sample combos could be a bit more useful. And of course, people that know that Dead or Alive 6 also has a really good combo challenge mode. But these sample combos are really great for giving you an idea of how a character's combo flow kind of works. Alright guys, that's it for now. I'd like to thank Smart Esports and Trollcoin for endorsing this video. And as always, if you like this video, smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, just hit the like button anyway. And don't forget to subscribe for more juicy 3D fighter content. I'll just let you know that there's a lot of goodies in the pipeline for all of the games. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to join Top Tier Fighters. The support does help, and I do appreciate it. Anyways, this is Force Nature signing off. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time on Top Tier Tips.